Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. We got some PRs coming in. New month. Lord, help us have a good month. I need one. But let's see. There's some phase 3 trial news out. BTAI. I'll be surprised if this doesn't pop. BTAI. Getting right to business.
BTAI.
I'm looking to see if anything else is running. I mean, there's a play here, but I'm not going to short phase 3 news. Well, it's announces last patient, last visit in Serenity at home pivotal phase 3 safety trial for bipolar schizophrenia. I don't know, but I'm seeing if anything else is popping right now. And I don't know if any of y'all played NAMM, but I didn't play it this morning. Good morning. Good morning. I think Steven will be joining us as well. He just has not. I haven't heard from him this morning, so he might still be sleeping. He might be like how I was yesterday, overslept. It says the audio stream current bit rate is lower. Oh, now it says excellent connection. Good. Anyways, I haven't played anything this morning. Woke up not too long ago, so didn't wake up for the 4 a.m. plays. No, I didn't play NAMM. I was just sleeping. It's the 4 a.m. plays I like, though. Did you play it, Saber? NWYM's popping a little bit, but not really interested. Man, NAMM, 7 o'clock, giving everything back. Nice, good job. Yeah, like I was saying, Steven should be on at some point, but I haven't heard from him this morning, so I'm assuming he's still sleeping. I know he stays up late too. That's how you become a good trader. You stay up really late and don't get any sleep. Sorry, I'm just scanning the market, see what's going on. It's a Friday, so Fridays usually have the lowest amount of PRs. Kind of got some data I want to share with y'all a little bit later too. When it's in between trades, something interesting about Fridays and my trade data. But I'm gonna wake up a little bit first. but I think it could be helpful for all of us. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything I really like that much. Like BTAI is testing that one level where it popped, but still, like, I don't love it. With nothing else moving, and it says phase 3 trial in the PR. Could be a short here, but I'm gonna hold off on it. Holding off on it. And is it actually like, let's see. Yeah, it is the study completion. But the top line data results are not available yet. FDA approval for at-home use is still pending. Okay, so basically the positive of this news is study completion makes significant milestones towards potential FDA approval. Very large data set, 2,200 and large unmet need of 23 million annual agitation episode occurring at home. So yeah, I think it's decent news. So I might hold off on it. It's a pretty good retest, and you probably can make money here, but my first trade of the month, I won't hold off. I don't like it that much. And it's only up 20% now. Agree, Saber. Agree. I think there's a good chance it could keep going if nothing else is really moving. Yeah, we're going to have a good month. Good month this month. I feel it. 2023, this was my, August was my best month, and 2024, August was one of my better months. It might have been my best month too. I think it was my second best month though, but historically it's a good month for me, which could potentially mean good month for shorting. So let's see. Speaking of good month, I didn't really have that amazing of a month, but everyone in the circle group, I hope you can make it tomorrow for the end of month and forward looking call. It's at 12 o'clock on Zoom. I created the event yesterday. That's the date and time y'all voted for, and I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Like I said, it wasn't my best month. Haven't had that great of a month last couple months, but looking forward to the insight, see what everyone's seeing. And going back to what I was saying, there's something I want to share on the call, some data that I've noticed that was interesting. So I'll share it a little bit later about Friday afternoons. But long story short, if you're in the circle group, looking forward to everyone hopping on. We always have good conversations on this call. And I expect the same this time because a few of y'all have had historic months. Gabe sent me a message, said that he had his best month. I know, was it CJ? You had one of your better days multiple times. Steven had a record month. Raven, you were killing it. Had some crazy gains. So Colin, my buddy that trades, he had, I think he's on like an 18, 19 day winning streak. So pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Again, I'm not playing this one. I'm gonna let it run. It could fail right here. because there is, I mean, obviously this 170 area, but I'm gonna let it run a little bit. Could have already made some money off of it though. But like I said, first trade of the month, I'm gonna set myself up right. And it's not BTAI. Alexandru, good morning. Remy, good morning. Always happy to see you all, Remy. It's been a crazy week, hasn't it, Remy? Zoom. Saber, you preaching. That's exactly why I like it too. December was an okay month. I think I had a 25K month. January was 61 and February was like 42. So definitely I trade better in the winter months. July green, good. I'm happy to hear that, Saber. I was until vape, but still a decent month. But I've been green the last 3 out of 4 months, but July wasn't my favorite. Ended up letting some stupid plays kind of mess it up, but that's all good. Same, bro. Same. It's crazy. Let one ticker mess us up like that. But we're going to be talking about that on the call. There's a lot of reasons we should have avoided that ticker, but we played it. Got to suffer the consequences. There's a bunch of shorts. Steven was telling me about this one dude that lost $2 million on that play. I'm like, bro, what kind of position did you have? But there's a lot of red flags. We'll talk about it on that call. So if we see it again, we'll know to avoid it. Tiny float. And I'm going to stop playing tickers that are 30, 70 bucks. That doesn't meet my criteria. Because if it's low float and it's that high price of a ticker, it can get out of control quick. And vape did. Yeah, there's been all kind of plays here. I've avoided, but it's honored this level, is staying below it for the most part. It keeps retesting this 179 level. Not crazy moves. Y'all know me. I like that there be a little bit more meat on the bones than just this. So not seeing much. So I guess I'm gonna practice patience this morning. Yeah, Saber, I just got to get it. I got to start checking float. I just don't check floats. I always played most all floats, but and there hasn't been that many low floats that's gotten me, but low float, that high of price stock at 4 a.m. with limited liquidity, it can get ugly quick because there's just not as many orders. And so it's like going from 70 to 120 to 199 in the matter of, seconds and stuff. You can see the float on TradingView. I didn't know that. But when I'm not on live, I'm not on TradingView. I'm just trading on my mobile. But that is good to know. Do you think the new tariffs will influence the market today and next week? For sure. But I don't think it's going to influence our market. I mean, minimally, but not compared to like the larger caps and stuff. And also today at 8:30, we get our jobs report. And I don't talk about macros that much, but kind of important, the labor report right now, because the Fed's getting a lot of pressure to cut interest rates. Powell's not. He's pushing back, and rightfully so. There's a lot of indicators that inflation might ramp up, so cutting rates, depending on who you talk to, could be ill-advised, but I see why some people want them, though, so see both sides of it. So today might be interesting. But if you're wanting stocks to keep going higher, you probably want a really good jobs report. But the downside of that, it could lead to minimal rate cuts, if any, by Powell. So a lot of people are predicting cuts in September, but we get a really nice labor report. Powell's going to keep playing hardball, I think. Do you think, let's see, the shares float value more for a long-term asset? So yeah, Alexandria, look up float. And it's kind of like a supply and demand thing. So this is what happens with small caps. Most of y'all know this. Most of these companies are not great companies. They're struggling, and they become publicly traded, and they use it as a way to funnel money into their operations. So you have a stock that was trading for like $10. It has 10 million shares. Because it's a questionable company, it drops all the way down to $1.50 over time. That's just what small caps do. They just go down for the most part. Then they have to do a reverse split. And the process is usually this. They'll release, either they'll release the news before the reverse split to get it, to make that 50-cent stock go to $2, $3, whatever. Then they do a reverse split and they dilute. And a lot of times they'll do the reverse split. So the cadence is usually reverse split, get that 50-cent stock back to, like, let's just say $10. Then, when they do a reverse split, the share count greatly decreases. So now if there was a $10 million float, there is a $500,000 float now. If they did a, 1 to 20 reverse split, then now that they have a baby float, they release a PR, and a tiny float with a decent PR can run. So then that stock takes off. And then while it's peaking, they usually do some type of offering, dilution, something and they take money out of the market and they funnel it into their business. And not saying it's always sketchy. A lot of them do like use it for business operations, but sometimes it is a little bit questionable practice. So that's kind of how this works, Alexandru. Very, very basic. Probably missed some important details, but I was trying to keep it just high level. But yeah, so the low float aspect of it means that it can move quickly. So it's just supply and demand. If there's only 500,000 shares, and there's some whales playing these and a lot of retail traders trading these, and if the float's being traded multiple times, it can make drastic moves. BTAI has warrants at 450. Good to know, Golden Pen. Yeah, I feel kind of dumb not playing it. Because, man, I could have played this thing a few different ways, but I think it still has more to give. I wonder why BTAI doesn't move. Same. I thought it would already have taken off by now because there's not much going, but this might be a sneak peek into how the day's going to go. You might not see super intense pops today. The summer crowd is dying off. And again, I've seen many markets. It's usually hot in the summer because there's a summer crowd, whether it's students, more retail traders, parents that don't have kids. I don't know what it is, but it's usually a lot of liquidity and money flow in the small cap market in the summer. Could be completely wrong, but I think so. Seems that way at least. Wonder if this is a candle that breaks a new high or if it fails again. And this might not, and this honestly might not be a bad entry. Just keep a tight stop, you know what I mean? And not, I'm talking about for myself. Like I can't give financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. Short selling is risky, but oh wow, is it going to break? But anyways, there could be a play here. Just tight stop. Get an entry at 178. If it breaks a new high, get out at 180, 181, whatever. So only risk a couple cents. The reward is, you know, about a 50-cent move, best case scenario. But again, it's only up 34% right now. So I like to see them up more. I'm going to follow my rules. I'm not going to start the month off breaking my 50% rule. I break it every now and then if it's the right setup, but I don't think this is the right setup. I think it's going to break above it here at some point, and there it is. Good morning, Ian. Glad to see you had a good day yesterday. Nice little bounce back day. Okay, now that it's moving a little more, where is it trying to go? We got some warrants in the fours. This might be an interesting level, this 227. little bit of a slow mover for me. Y'all know I don't like the grind up, so let's see how this one moves. It slowly just bounces off VWAP and just slowly grinds up. I'm not going to be as interested, but I would love to see just like a parabolic candle here. You'll continue with that bounce back, bro. You're going to keep growing and learning. That's what we're all doing here. You've seen what people have done in our group over the past month. Some crazy months for a few of y'all. Just don't let the red days spook you, because I'm bad about that too sometimes. If I'm trading well and then I make like a stupid decision, because my trading actually hasn't been that bad. I just like one or two bad decisions can really hurt your P&L. So try to avoid those outlier events, because shorting, there's an edge here. We know that. That's why most of us are doing it. But if you're reckless, if you don't follow rules, you can get hurt. You'll see if 7:30 sends out any news. Yeah, no, that's what it is, Ian. Y'all know, y'all talk about how consistent I am, and I not to toot my own horn, but I can pull in about 2K, 3K, 4K every day if I want to, and y'all have seen it, but it's those big red days, just you got to avoid those. That like wipes out a week or 2 weeks or a month, you know what I mean? Depending on how big it is, or ends your trading career, you know what I mean? You just got to avoid those. And you shouldn't be scared of, like, don't trade scared, but trade knowing that that could happen. So always let it be in the back of your mind so you stay disciplined. Because I know, and y'all probably seen it on my Kimfo profile, I went last year 3 months and only had one red day across 3 months trading every day. So I remember I was a little too confident. And then usually when you get too confident, you get humbled. So enjoy the good times, but don't let it, you know, don't let it flow, or, you know, just don't let your judgment get off, because don't beat yourself up when you're red and don't get too high when you're green. Because even July has been a little rough, you know, at times for me, kind of emotional roller coaster. But my trading hasn't been that. My trading has been fine. It's just like we were saying, Ian, those one or two bad plays. Like, why did you jump in that, bro? And why'd you jump in so heavy? That's the problem. Yeah, I don't like BTAI. I don't like this slow movement. I want to see some drastic moves. You got it, VP. You got it. Follow the rules regardless of past performance. That's a good way to look at it. And every now and then you have to tweak, you know, your trading a little bit, but don't break rules. Just look at data, see what's changed. If you have to make a tweak here and there, make sure it's an informed tweak, not just you're making it on the fly. So
Yo,
Bro, I've been having to entertain everyone by myself. I'm just kidding.
I'm so sorry, bro.
No, you good.
I don't even know what happened, bro. I set my alarm, but I guess when I got up to use the bathroom this morning at like 4, I got up and like I placed a couple of trades, and then I put my phone off the charger and I put it under like right under my pillow so I could hear it. And I guess I didn't wake up. I don't know. My wife woke me up like 5 minutes ago, and she's like, "What time do you gotta be up?" And I was like, "What time is it?" She's like, "It's like almost 6:30." I'm like, "Motherfuck."
So,
How's it been?
no judgment, because that was me yesterday.
Yeah,
It'd be pretty hypocritical. But you have not missed anything, bro.
really.
It's Friday. PRs are going to be slow today. So,
Yeah,
only
yeah.
thing that came out was, interestingly enough, look, BTAI phase 3 trial news, and it's barely up 40%. So that might give us a sneak peek into what
Ooh,
the
this
market
looks good though.
what the
I do
market
like
might look
this.
like.
Yeah, yeah. I do like this. I do like this though. Yeah, I don't even know what I played this morning.
In AMM.
Yes, I played that, but I in AMM.
Did you make any money
So,
on
yeah, I made about $900 on it,
it?
and
Let's go.
then let me see what the other one was.
I woke up at 6:48, so I haven't played anything yet.
Really? Yeah, I woke up. I had to use the bathroom, dude, and then I woke up and I was like, "Let me look at the charts because I'm never up this early." And then I saw a couple things. I made a little bit of money, and then uh, I went back to sleep. But I don't know. Yeah, which is crazy because I usually never do that. I usually am never awake. I usually never wake up, and so I guess I don't know. I guess I needed to sleep. Let's hop on this chat though. I want to see who all's in here. Say good morning.
We got the crew today.
Yeah,
Um, yeah. I mean, some we haven't played much today though. Maybe some of them have, but I haven't played anything. I want my first trade of August to be. I'm about to set myself up on a good note. And BTAI, you're right. It doesn't look that bad, but it's a little bit of a slow grinder for me. And it's phase 3 trial news, and it's only up 40%. So I'd like to see it move a little bit more, to be
I think I
honest.
got killed on one of those yesterday. I think I
Yeah.
got killed on the face tree news.
Phase 3 that's a top PR in the small cap world. So it's kind of interesting how slow moving it is.
It looks like we're touching resistance, so
Where's
kind of
where's resistance?
195, 195, 195. There's like some pre-market and maybe I'm lying. No, let me go to the daily.
First main resistance I'm looking at is 227, and 2 might give it a little bit of trouble, but I'm not seeing much at 195.
205.
Oh, 205?
205.
Yeah. I see what you're talking about.
205. 222.
227 was a previous peak at July.
211. It looks like we're going down though, or we could be. I actually really like the way this looks right now. Let's say hi to everybody. I have the minutes. Alexandra, good morning. Saber, good morning. Golden Pin, good morning. Ian, good morning. Ian, good job yesterday. Well done. VP, good morning. Let's see. How many people we got in chat? 17 right now? Damn, dude, your subscribers went up like 30% in the last week, bro.
Yeah, good stuff. Appreciate y'all for subscribing. Yeah, no, it's we had over, I think, 35 people simultaneously on live yesterday.
That's pretty good.
And then when you hopped off, 4 people immediately left. So I don't know what that means.
I know you texted me that. I was like, I am not that special, dude. Like, get it.
No, it does fluctuate, but I was like, oh, we're at like 34 right now, and then you hop off and it drops to like 30. I was like, all right, I see y'all. I see y'all.
Like, God. Alexandra said sleep affects your decision making. Yeah, I've made some of the worst decisions I've ever made because I was tired. I've also made some really good decisions. I don't know if that's because I was tired and I was just sifting through the BS or what, but that's what happened. Saber, what's up? I'm gonna think to only open a position if fight stops makes sense. If not, I take too much risk. If I miss a move, so be it. Yeah, Ian. So
go ahead. I'll be right back. Go ahead.
Ian, the thing about missing a move, right, is just remember that the market has been here forever. The market is going to be here tomorrow. It's going to be here tomorrow. So even if you miss a move, there's always going to be another play. You know, I only say that because I used to be the exact same way. Like I used to press the issue, guys. I think I'm going to try BTAI. It's not popping up on my. I'm going to have to manually type it in. I'm going to wait. I'm going to actually get in right now.
On what, BTAI?
Yeah. Because I like how we have this lower high right here. So I'm gonna try my luck. So yeah, Ian, what I was saying is the oh my god, and then it goes against me right off the rip. It's fine though. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I don't like it personally.
Oh my god.
But let's see what it does at 2, psychological level. But I'm not in it, but
I'm getting out.
luckily it's moving slow, so hopefully it hasn't went.
I should have yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. Whatever.
Well, no, you're good, bro. You can make money out of anything. But I've noticed even that first move, look, at a 5 minute wise, like lower high, lower high, lower high, then it made a new pop and it was doing that same pattern again. I bet that's faking out a lot of shorts, honestly.
It just touched 205 too.
I'm letting it run, bro. You do you. You can make money out of anything, but I'm gonna let it run a little bit.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else moving. Phase 3, I just think it might have more in the tank, honestly.
Yeah, exactly, Ian. Yeah, for sure. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, but even to your point, even bullish, me and you both can scout things and make profit on it. But if there's like a nice parabolic candle, even if it's phase 3, all that, whatever, I'll enter because it usually has to come back to reality. More of like a scout, but
it was a slow morning too, like in early pre-market too. There wasn't really a lot of I didn't see a lot of movers when I got up this morning. There was like only one or maybe two. I was like, man, it's kind of dead because everything else was like they were all large mega caps that are just still having some backlash or some residual effects from earnings. So. I'm about to sit down tonight when I get done and tally up the
July.
Yeah, like put everything together. I want to have it ready. Excuse me. I want to have it ready to present on Saturday. You're green on July, aren't you?
Me?
Yeah.
Why you gonna put me on blast like that?
I'm sorry.
Now I was until vape.
Oh shit! I totally forgot about vape.
No, you good, bro. No, I vape. Well, it wasn't even just vape. I made a few flaws that day. Then I revenge traded, trying to get it all back, and that was the worst day to revenge trade because everything was popping. What was it? That VWAV.
Yeah.
Flawed my judgment a little bit, but all good. All
What's
good.
crazy is we had two of those that were on the same day. Usually that never happens.
I know. And in 2023, my only red month was July. And in 2024, I I was green, but it was not the best. And then this month, because last year, my only red month was October, whenever I let that drug get out of control, DRUG. But
Oh yeah.
But July, historically, long story short, is not my best month, but I usually do pretty good in August. So I'm looking forward to this month. I think the summer crowd dies off. The market
Yeah.
changes a little bit. Me and Saber was talking about that earlier. And I let one or two plays mess me up. But that's all right. But not bad. Not bad at all. And if I actually, it's if I traded a little, more aggressive last couple of days, I could have got it green, but
It's all right though.
no, I ain't sweating it.
Yeah.
It's part of the game. I learned a lesson, so I should, bro, shorten a small cap or a low float that's in the $70 range at 4 a.m. with
Under a mil.
Oh, it was under. I think it was under half a mil.
Yeah.
And that was dumb anyway. So lesson learned. And I went too heavy. I went too heavy. That's the part I'm mad about because, like, bro, why did you go so heavy?
I know you were telling me the day after. You're like, man, I don't even know why I was in that heavy, but I was in it.
Yeah, talking about sleep. So I wake up at 3:55, set an alarm. I have like 4 minutes to get my bearings. You know what I mean? And then I think I just made a bad judgment call.
That's funny, dude. I do almost like when I get up for pre-market, that's kind of how I do it too. I'm like, I literally give myself like 10 minutes to like wake up, use the bathroom, hydrate, like maybe put something in my mouth to eat, and then I'm like staring at the charts like a fucking degenerate.
Yeah, no, that's what I feel like sometimes too.
Like such bad habits, dude.
Yeah. Save that for another day. But yeah, sometimes I feel like need a better morning routine.
For sure.
I feel like a kind of like an addict. Sometimes I just wake up and pull up the charts.
I feel that. I feel that, dude. Exactly how you feel. I should have fucking. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna touch 205 and fucking dip.
You called it, bro.
I still didn't get in it.
But yeah, I don't mind if there's. Let's kind of go back to what I was saying. If it's a slow grind like that and it makes a big move up like that on one candle, I don't mind playing it. But it usually comes back to VWAP or whatever. But let's see what it does here. I'm just surprised.
We broke a low.
I'm just surprised. Oh, I got it on the 5 minute. Let me pull it at the 1 minute. I know that's what you're looking at. Oh, I see. You're talking about the like 186 low.
So we broke a low at 197, and then we broke a low at 186, and now we're headed towards VWAP, and we got a low at what is that, 175? 175. So it looks really good right now, but I feel like I want to I'm gonna wait to see what it does. I might have just missed this one, which is a rarity. I rarely ever miss anything, but so it's fine. Maybe it was not, maybe I needed to sit out on it. I rarely miss anything in pre-market and after hours. I'm always touching everything. So whatever.
Good, bro.
Oh, Raven's taking a break. He's going on vacation.
Yeah, he deserves it. You've been killing it, bro. He had that, what, 28K day one day?
Yeah.
Gosh, beast mode. Raven, are you on? He sent me a cool message recently about how he's grown since he's been in the group. And that's why I still have the group. But I am gonna be a little bit more private coming up soon. But that's why I'm.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Private, just like with your
Info.
yeah.
I just so y'all are aware, I'm not recommending it because I don't know what I'm doing, but I took a long at 180 on it, and I'm up. I got 2,000 shares, so I might see if it bounces. I'm up about $100 on it. But anyways, yeah, just coming off Kinfo for this month, and I'm still going to share my wins at the end of the day. But I just kind of want to control I don't know. I want to control what I share out to the public. So I will still be transparent with the group, and I'll share my data. But it's kind of weird, everyone's seeing everything you do and stuff. So.
Dude, whatever you need to do for your trading, bro. Whatever you need to do.
I'm out.
ARTL. That's what. It's what Saber said. Ooh, good call, Saber. It's moving.
Sorry, my computer's like, I'm trying to pull it up.
I don't see any news. News from 3 days ago.
Ooh, that was a big move. Are you in it?
Yes, sir. Not the best fill, but who cares?
Not in it yet. I'm gonna wait for a pop, but it's still,
you know me.
There's still, yeah, it still could fade here for sure.
Yeah, you know me. You know me. I don't give a shit about a pop. I've just noticed that if I wait for a pop, I miss a move. I know that you are like, that's like your bread and butter, but I don't know if it's just my luck or how I'm perceiving things, but every time I try to wait for a pop, I get screwed.
Well, that's why I like having your perspective, bro, because you trade better on the downtrend. I trade better on the pops. So for everyone listening, just realize your trading style won't be exactly like mine or Steven's. You got to trade what you're good at. But when I trade the downtrend, that's when they pop. And then I'm annoyed because I could have got a better position. Because I don't mind missing a trade. Trying to like focus more on this, like a perfect setup. But boom, you're making money right here now.
Who, me?
Yeah, if you're in it.
Yeah, I'm only in 500 shares, but I'm doing pretty good.
Nice.
My average is 550. BTAI is doing a VWAP retest. See that?
Mm-hmm. I could be wrong, but I think it still has more in it.
Yeah, NAMM was the one that I got this morning. I think FDMT maybe was the other one that I played, or maybe it was M. Hold on, let me find out. Yeah, it was MWYN.
I'm still in half my position with BTAI.
Oh, you in the green?
I'm just break even right now.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. I'll be right back.
Thanks for sharing the news, Saber. Bro, look at BTAI real quick. Look at their AskEdgar profile. High. Like this BTAI is a trash company. They only have 3 months of cash left. So nice play on ARTL.
Thank you. Yeah, ATRL or ARTL played out very, very nicely. I wanted to touch the 50 EMA, and then we'll probably be getting out full. We still got a little bit to go, but I have a feeling we might. What was that news that Saber was talking about? He just said receives favorable UK MHRA guidance for phase 1 trial. Phase 1's not great. The ART 12.1, the company's proprietary CBD team. Oh, it's CBD and co-crystal being developed for the treatment of anxiety and depression. So it's a CBD. What do you call that? A CBD categorized, I guess you could call it. That's like the base of it, of their kind of garbage, low key.
Well, it's early on phase 1. There's still a lot left
but
before they start making money. So it's pretty weak news.
Fuck yeah. Well, and at the same time, I mean, CBD, phase 1 CBD medicine is just, that's pretty trash. Not saying, I'm not saying CBD is bad, but I'm just saying, yeah, it's. I sound like I don't know shit about talking about fundamentals.
Are you good? I mean, I think you're right. Yeah, it's phase 1. So honestly, no matter what it said, unless it was like,
We raised $50 million for our new fucking. Ooh. Oh, that VWAP bounce is coming in handy.
BTAI.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're dropping. We're dropping. We're dropping.
drop.
Now we stay below this low because we got all these highs right here, kind of in this zone. Stay below this low, and we're just gonna tank. I'm only in 2,000 shares though, so really, 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 really small position. Damn. ARTL coming back up. I don't know what's up with me playing small today, but it's happening.
Honestly, I haven't seen any of these plays worth playing big, so I don't blame you. ARTL wasn't too bad though. If you got
I should have went in there a few thousand. Like I only went in 500. I should have went in for at least 1,000. So, but it's fine. It's fine.
Do you believe me? I got in 18 first candle and then I lost when jumped to 19. I got scared, then missed another entry. Scare money don't make money, Saber.
I mean, I believe
I'm just kidding, bro. It's always smart to have good stops, bro. Especially on these pops. You got to have a level where you get out. So it doesn't
unless hold on, wait a second. Here's a twist. Unless you're Justin, and then you never get out, and you hold, and you still make money.
Bro, that was a good old days. Now I went public and learned about stop losses and
I'm fucking weak. He
and
said I
now
went public and learned about stop losses.
Yeah, now I trade like trash. But you're right though. I will love to average into a play, but there is still a point where you just got to be like, okay,
dude. Yeah, there was one. I think it was. Let's find out. I don't remember the ticker name. I feels like it was so long ago. But the one that I lost like 24K on or whatever, that put me, I was up.
Oh yeah. I forget which one that was too though.
Let's see. It wasn't that long ago. CELC.
You really cannot average these very tiny floats, man. Bro, go look at my track record last year.
Yeah, CEOC, ABVE, and FIG from yesterday are my worst fucking days.
You just got to be strategic about these entries. Like I'm not just blindly entering. Like so, I'll enter my first position. Then when it like approaches other weakness or other resistance, that's when I would like add to my position, and then one of them usually gives out. And if it doesn't, then you do got to cut it. But
right,
it's funny because on my Kinfo interview, like one of the comments was like, "Oh, this dude doesn't use stop losses. He's gonna blow up one day." And I was just like, "Bro, I've already blown up. Like, what do you mean?" But I win more than I blow up, so net positive. But no, I've been trying to use stop losses more before they get out of hand, and it hasn't really helped my trading, to be honest.
It's actually probably hindered you more because of your style, huh?
100%, bro. That's what it goes back to. Like, I'm glad I went public because I think I've helped a lot of people in the community, but it definitely hasn't helped my trading, bro. Last year, I didn't even use VWAP on my charts. Didn't even use it. I just traded off candle action, bro. That's all I traded off of. And now I've added VWAP, volume, more moving averages. It hasn't helped. I used to just like it was more of an art last year for me. Just watch the candles, see how they move. I've seen so many plays. If you look at my TradeZella, I've made over 5,000 trades since I created Bear at Wall Street. So I've seen a lot of action. So I like more just reading the candle action than
BTAI.
anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What was that? What was that alert?
BTAI is 8 o'clock.
Oh,
You know how they'll start just spitting out previous
Yeah.
tickers.
You really cannot average. Yeah, so the key, Saber said, you really cannot average these very tiny floats. Yeah, and that's we were.
NDMCYN.
Oh, we were just talking about
FGI.
those small floats are the ones. If it's under 1 million,
CTSO.
I shouldn't even touch it.
Yeah, that's where I'm
I shouldn't even touch
too.
it. So
that's where I'm kind of getting at too.
I usually use 1 to 4 risk to reward, not exactly calculating, but some kind of estimation. I usually cut, then re-enter. Yeah, Saber. So I really don't use risk to reward because I'm such a like I'm a lot of my trades are in and out. I'm most unless I go to sleep with the position, or I'm like yesterday I was driving with a position, which like I've done that a lot of times, but I think it was just a culmination of all of the information on the stock and the market and the hours and the time and all that stuff, whatever. But I definitely do cut and re-enter. I'll cut and re-enter into a like I'll get paper cut like 3 or 4 or 5 times before I get into a position and I get my position and my sizing right, and I'll do that over and over and over again. I'm not saying you cannot average. I mean, I prefer cutting and re-entering. Yeah, so I like to cut and re-enter, and Justin likes to average up.
Well, it depends on the distance of my next average. Yeah. So we're speaking very simple, but like if the next spot is $1 or 2 away, then I'll get out and then average up. But like for example, a good one was what was your alert yesterday, bro? That was solid in the group.
PAPL.
PAPL. So this is a good example of me averaging up, and it played out very nicely.
It did. It was a really good call, bro. I'm really surprised because I was like, let me fucking see what the fuck's going on here.
So like this one I did average into because based on the price action. So I got the retest here, and then I just kept averaging. I'm like, this thing's going to snap or break at some point. And just kept averaging in, and then finally we got that death candle, and I made decent on it. One like this I will, but if there's like parabolic moves up that's like covering $1, you know what I mean? Like I'm not averaging up to that, but these were like 10-cent move, 20-cent moves. Whenever I would see some like consolidation, I would add to it. And then whenever it made this last little kind of like parabolic move up where it covered about 80 cents, I was like, okay, I think we're topping out here. Then I got a pretty good add, I think about 760, and then it cracked. Yeah,
that was a really good play yesterday, dude. Well, you can tell kind of moving, like you can tell at the beginning of the move, like it's got this slow start, and then it's just like green, 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 1 red, green, 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 2 red, green, 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 1 red, green, 1 red. To me, that is the beginning of a parabolic. So like I was waiting for it, but I had gotten in the low 6s, and I was just like, oh no. I think my first entry was 590, was 591. So at these 2 red candles, and then I averaged up, and then I averaged up, and then I averaged up, and then finally we broke, and I was like, oh man. I pulled one out of KZAIA is moving.
Yeah, I'm in it.
Oh.
I just got locates. I'm trying to get in it.
Oh, it's another fucking.
Is it another biotech?
No, I don't know.
I need a private placement. That's a weird move for a private placement. But we've been getting some private placement pops recently, so whatever. Appreciate you, Saber. You quick with the news. I need to put you on staff, bro.
Saber, what do you use as your alerts, bro? I like Saber because Saber he'll say what's moving and then he'll immediately put
I know.
He'll put like the news like under the ticker.
And I like Saber. He speaks his opinion too. Me and him we don't always see eye to eye, but a lot of times Saber's right. Like, especially when I'll never forget, Saber, that one time I went long on that position and I actually did really good on it. You're like, bro, don't sell till 4. And I sold at 3 and then it went like to 4. And I was like, dang it, I should listen to Saber.
Fuck yeah. I just checked top gainers.
BTAI is now that we're getting a little action from other plays, and BTAI is clearly showing it's struggling at this VWAP level. I might get an entry here.
I'm actually about to add to my position.
I don't like it. It's only up 35, but based on what I'm seeing, these price action between ARTL, KZIA, and BTAI, I don't know if we're going to get a lot of 50+% gainers today.
Today might just be that day. First day of the month, it might just be, you know.
Oh, I'm up nice in KZIA now.
Me too. What's your average?
1085.
Damn. I'm fit. My average is 50% lower, 50 cents lower than yours.
Well, it kind of goes back to I wait for the pop. I miss more plays than you, but I try to get my feels better because I think you're better at managing your position. I need a good entry.
I said, "Thanks." Made that joke about Saber, and he goes, "I just checked top gainers."
That's so good.
You're funny, bro. I'm in at 1080. Nice.
Beat you by 5 cents, Saber. You usually have better entries than me. Speaking of entry, Saber top ticks it sometimes. You're getting a lot of love today, Saber, but appreciate you being a part of the group and hopping on, man. You haven't been in the group too long, but
I think we're going to touch BWAP and fade. If we do, it looks like we didn't even touch it.
Yeah, I'm actually, this might be one of my holds. I'm just going to hold on to this one for a little bit. I haven't taken any profit on it. It just looks so weak to me. Yeah.
There it goes.
Let's go.
I'm going to trim 1,000 shares.
Well, that's kind of what I'm definitely trimming on that move, but I was tempted to trim up here at 10, the psychological level. And then I was like, I think it's going to drop a little bit more. So I got out at 959. Yeah, no, weak pops today.
Very much.
They're failing. And again, going back to, we were talking about it earlier about like the winter months. This is more like what it looks like in the winter months. So you don't see as intense of pops, but they all just give back. Where this market between, I don't know, our president, administration, positive GDP, tariffs, I don't know what it is, but small caps have been raging.
Booming lately.
And you can make more money in these type of markets for sure, but you can also
lose a lot.
You can also lose a lot, yeah. Man, ARTL, y'all, I'm glad y'all got to enjoy that one.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad play.
BTAI looking like it's going to fail here. I'm not expecting to make that much on this one because this one I hate the price action. It's just not moving very much.
I will say this. Think about this though, bro, is we do have, if you look at the price action. We got higher high, higher high, higher high. We break the low, and now we have lower highs.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and we're staying below VWAP. I think what might happen, what is it? It's 8. So we might, this might be one of those ones that consolidates and then it gives us a little pop at market open and then fails.
Totally, I can see that. And at 8:30, labor numbers come out today. And normally I don't care too much about macro events, but it's actually pretty big deal because the administration and president is wanting us to cut rates, and Jerome Powell and the Feds have been playing hardball. So depending on this data that comes out, jobs data, it's going to be a little interesting. So the market's probably going to be a little volatile today.
KZAI just tanked.
Which one?
KZAI.
Nice. I'm still in 100 shares. I probably should have took profit at 9, but Saber said, I might be crazy, but I'm thinking about Fig. You want to talk to me about
fucking stay away from it, dude. I swear. Do not mess with it. I mean,
it's going to give back its gains at some point, but it might not be today. But I was just joking with you, Steven. I know that's probably a sticky point right now.
I'm still traumatized, bro.
That's good.
This was a hot IPO though yesterday. That's why it did so well.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Hot IPOs usually die off at some point.
Yeah. I just you see this. Pull it up on your chart and look at the last hour of price action before market close.
I played it. I know, bro.
I
played it long.
Oh wow. Yeah. So I caught this high and it came down. The first initial drop, and I was
here?
like, yeah. And I didn't take profits for whatever reason. Like I trimmed a little, but I didn't like as high of a price stock as it was. Like I didn't do what I normally do. And then it went back up, and I was like, okay, I added, and then it came back down. I trimmed a little, and I was expecting for it to tank. And then when I got in the car and I got home, it was like fucking $10 up. And I was like, no. My wife was like, what's wrong? I was like, I don't want to talk about it.
Actually, this might not be a bad time to enter, though. It is making lower highs, though. Or not, it's trending down. I don't know if that's the correct. Like, look at this little 5-minute trend.
Let me pull it up. I just closed it out.
Look at the 5-minute. Lower highs, lower lows.
I mean, yeah. We kind of got like a triangle thing going on here. I'm not really.
Bless you.
Thank you. Kind of got a triangle thing going on. I'm not really a big fan of shapes in the chart, but
I might actually play this one with a stop above this 142 high, because it probably is going to give back gains today. This is a little bit out of my price range, but it is kind of appealing right now.
You see what you did, Saber? You see what you did?
I don't typically trade. So how much is, I don't want to get too big of a position. I played NEGG yesterday at 45 and I entered 500 shares, and I was in a 40K position. I was like, God dang, like that's not.
I know.
When it gets up there, you forget you can't use as many shares, and then of course that one went against me. I'm about to try it though. Keep an eye on it though, because I'm in 100 shares. That's a 14K position for me. That's a little on my big side for me. The good thing about it, I don't feel too uncomfortable playing bigger here because it's not making like 100% moves. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
Let's go, VP.
MWYN. Oh, okay.
MWYN.
I might.
Yeah, this one's not looking bad.
No, it is not. I'm definitely considering. We're touching on a high right now on the daily.
Oh, really?
Multiple highs, yeah. At 160, what is that, 169?
All right, I'm in a couple thousand shares at $1.70. Now I gotta keep it. And I actually entered another 100 shares on big, so I'm in 200 shares. Let's see. I think this one could dump. It could dump.
What, FIG?
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep a pretty straight stop on it. If it breaks above
What is that, 144, 142?
142.25, I'm gonna consider that bullish. Now it's gonna drop some crypto news or something. If I go heavy, seems like they like to drop PRs of crypto.
It actually doesn't look bad right now.
What?
FIG.
No, it doesn't. And again, I am breaking my rules a little bit with this one, but I'm gonna keep a tight stop on it. Colin, if you're listening, you're yelling at me right now. I know it.
MWYN is breaking new highs.
Yeah, I trimmed down. So I'm only in 1,000 shares now, but I use these to re-enter at another level. I like. It's a Friday. I feel a little bit more comfortable averaging into some of these plays on Fridays. Yeah, awesome, VP. Like to hear that, bro. Glad we could assist. And on that note, this is not financial advice.
Always got to give the disclaimer.
Yep. Do it because legally I need to, and two, it's the truth. This stuff is risky, guys, so just always be aware.
Yeah.
But you can make good money and you can lose good money, so just be aware. Remy says looks too strong. Now it looks pretty strong, but I like these kind of strong moves up like this, multiple green candles, because it usually corrects at some point.
Yeah, it'll crack. This is too fast of a move up for it not to break.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping anything can happen, but to your point, Steven, like usually when you see a bunch of strong candles like this, we're going to see a correction.
And look at the volume too. The volume is like super high, bro. So it's like at some point it's going to have to correct. It looks good right now, though.
I'm in a dang 25K position in FIG now.
I don't know. Oh, I'm up. What is my?
What's your average of FIG?
I don't know, but I'm in a 60K position.
Let's go.
God dang!
So
It's not as bad as yesterday, but it's fine.
yeah.
My average is 137.34.
Oh, nice. Mine's 137.24. You got me.
Oh shit!
But we're in the money now, so
Hello, where's that? Where's that at? 137.
I'm greening all my positions. But MWYN doesn't really count. It's only a few cents, but I like when I look at my screen and I'm in 3 and they're all green. You know what I mean? Ooh,
Yeah.
big now I'm not in the green anymore, but it's going to be like that. This is
You
going to
know,
be
it's
slow
got such a
mover.
weird, like a large range because it's so high priced that it's gonna be like, I'm in the green, I'm not in the green, I'm in the green, I'm not in the green until we see it tank.
And just to be clear, guys, I don't want y'all to think like I'm trying to be reckless, not follow rules here. I have my set of rules, but if I see something I like this, and I have this is the key, clear exit level. So if it breaks here, you know what I mean? Like I'll still make these plays, but I know this doesn't meet the traditional criteria, but the market's slow and it's the first of the month and I want to make some money. So
VP said, appreciate you both. You guys made my day. Usually I plan to make $100 a day, but because of you, I made my daily goal 1 trade of KZAI. That's what's up, dude. Hell yeah. Totally agree. I'm usually your chat as guide and try to learn how you guys read the candle patterns and historic data tickers. I make my own decisions and I can't blame anyone for my losses. I don't know about you, but I blame everybody else for my losses but myself.
Nah, that's a good way. That's a good attitude, VP. That's what we're here for. We don't want y'all to copycat us. It's just learn how we think, what we see, and apply it to your own style. Because
This is all for educational purposes.
Yeah, me and Steven actually trade. I wouldn't say completely different. We have the same goal, but we have different entry criteria and stuff. So it's 2 different perspectives. That's why I always like having Steven on.
Yeah, the way we trade is very different, but it's so funny because we always end up on the same tickers. He's always got a better average than me most of the time, unless I'm like on the ball. But yeah, and Justin has a really high risk tolerance. He's a really good trader, so it's good to have you in here, man. This is what we love doing.
MWYN, it's giving back some, but it's being hard headed.
Yeah, I saw that. Fig is
going against us a little bit.
Yeah,
that's all right. I'm not too concerned, and if it gets
MSW.
MSW.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, and there's what happened? There's a 200 around 180. It'll at least get there a bit. China, so just be aware, guys.
It's a Chinese stock.
Yeah. Some short sellers avoid these. I don't avoid them. Just got to be cautious. Dang, it's still only up 30%. Like, where's my 100% movers at? Jeez. These weak moves. I mean, you can still make money on these, but I like to see a little more. Oh, MWYN. Look at it, bro. Boom.
MSW.
Oh, man.
Did this have news? I don't see it. No, so I'm going to hold it. I think it's got a lot more to give, honestly.
We touched these highs, though.
Yeah, this is probably not a terrible spot to trim, but I'm holding. I think it's going to drop a little bit more. Could be wrong, but MSW. Oh, look, hit the 200, that level I mentioned, and then it tanked, but I wasn't ready for it, so that's all right. But yeah, Fig, I'm actually kind of excited about this play because I think if it gives back, it could get all the way back to 80.
Can you imagine on like 200-300 shares a fucking $50 move? That's a 25K move. That's a 25K win right there if you hold it all the way.
So yeah, just risk versus reward. I'm willing to lose about what, $3, $4, $5
to make 50.
Yeah, that's
it's pretty good risk to reward, bro.
Yeah, so that's why I'm playing it.
I'm actually about to get out of MSW all the way. I'll be right back.
Out half of my position on MWIN here. No, but they have cash and I do not like it. For me, no pattern, no trade. Love it, guys. Love everything I'm seeing. Come up with your own plan. BTAI is finally giving back too. I don't have it pulled up anymore, but y'all know how I like to trade these. Money rotation. It looks like money's rotating away from BTAI. I know, Saber. The cool thing is it's a Friday. If there's a day that stocks like to give back their gains, it is Friday. A lot of people don't like holding over the weekend. Uh-oh, the whole market's red. Well, in 3 minutes, it might stay red or it might go green depending on this jobs data that comes out.
Love you too, buddy.
I didn't tell you I love you.
You said what?
I'm just kidding, bro. I know you're talking to your kid. I didn't tell you
I love you. Yeah, you're. This dude wakes up at the ass crack of dawn, bro.
Made 400. Nice job. How much did you make on MWIN? I didn't play it. Steven, how much did you make on it?
What'd you say, bro?
Are you good? If you need to step away, do your thing.
No, you're
Saber
good.
asked how much you made on MWIN.
I'm up $400 right now.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta get him set up real quick so we can finish streaming.
Do your thing.
Cool.
So let's see, MWYN. Oh, I did play MWYN. My bad. I thought you were talking about the Chinese float. And I'm up about 250 on it right now. I'm holding though. I haven't taken any profits. Might be ill-advised. Could bounce here. Seems to be respecting this 156 level. But I think it might get back more. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I got a good entry. I'm like at $1.74 average, so if I need to cut if it gets bullish, it's not gonna hurt too bad.
What happened while I was away?
Nothing at all.
MSW.
Oh, is it bouncing back? MSW? MSW. Boom.
TNON.
Look at MSW now. Oh my gosh. This is what I was waiting for. China, so you got to be careful because these moves can happen. I hope none of y'all are in this position.
Fig is playing with us right now.
Look at MSW. I hope you got out of that, bro.
Yeah, I did.
Thank God. So see, this is what makes me nervous about playing little pops on Chinese plays, because you might see some crazy stuff like this. Just FYI, I'm glad it seems like nobody was in it. Thank goodness. Because if you got in at $1.72 heavy and then it rips to 330, that could be painful. But I'm in it now.
I'm about to get in it
MSW.
Oh, there's your 100% runner.
Yeah, and I was ready for it too. I got a $3 entry.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm rich.
I'm trimming. I got in right before it tanked. Oh, that was beautiful.
Trade idea alert, guys. That's how I caught it. Link is in the description. Like, if you want to catch these plays, like, I'm not kidding though. Like, just checking your top gainers list, you're gonna miss that move. You know what I mean? Unless you just happen to be looking right when it does it. So, again, I only promote things that I use, and trade ideas, bro. Yeah, I make it back in one trade. I just, that one alert just covered a year of trade idea alerts. You know what I mean? How much I paid for it. So
we just broke highs on Fig.
Broke highs? What you mean?
We broke those highs at 130.
Oh, it's wicking up though. So let's see if it fails. I'm content playing it till it gets over $1.42 though. I might actually add here.
You're fucking wild. That MSW play was nice. Saber, I hope you're still in MWYN. I'm officially over 200, bro, again.
So I added to my Fig position. My line drawn is really not that great. I probably put it in the wrong spot anyways. There we go.
Still in BTAI too.
Oh yeah, MWYN. See, this is what I was holding for. Remember I said I didn't take any profit? I had a feeling it might make this move, but it looks like it's respecting VWAP, so I probably will trim some here, but dang, it might be a little too late now. But I'm gonna set a order for like 145. Oh, there's a huge bid right now. See, I'm getting out. Well, it's not that big. I thought there was an extra zero, but it still might bounce here. There's a decent sized bid at 148, so I guarantee it will bounce before it drops again. So let's see if I'm right. Nope, that bid's getting destroyed. Nice.
TNON.
TNON.
Dang, all the
Oh, nice. Again, trade ideas, guys. TNON. I'm gonna wait, let it run a little bit more, but I'm going ahead and grabbing locates. Where is this one wanting to go? 200 daily, 170. I don't know if it'll get there, but if it does, I'll play it. I might play it before then, but if it gets there, I'm definitely going to play it. Expand. Man, Saber's such a luxury having in the chat. Expand
Dude,
sacred pelvic fusion portfolio with strategic asset acquisition. Got it.
Wait, which ticker were you talking about, Saber? I was heavy in MSW. I was. I mean, I wasn't like crazy heavy. Short heavy. Yeah, I was definitely heavy. I was in like 8K shares. Sorry, should clarify. Yeah, I was in pretty heavy. I made like $4,000 on that.
Boom.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Ooh, I'm getting smoked right now though on TNON. This one's a runner though. It ran last year, I think.
I added to my FIG position at like 139. I'm glad I did. It's still kind of respecting this trend though. I have a decent feeling about this play, honestly. Are you in? So you're in TNON?
Yeah.
What does a 1 minute look like?
Not great. It's fine though.
I'm gonna let it get up a little bit more, then I'll be ready to play it. I got my locates though. Good job, Saber. If you were heavy on MWIN, you probably did good. I'm starting to get interested in TNON though. It's getting to a level that's starting to get a little interesting. Just added a starter at 145. It's a baby position though, but let's see. We on the same page, Saber? I wish Fig would just, man. I'm gonna have to be patient with this one. Nice. Nice little flush on TNO and see what it does here at VWAP. I'm out. We'll re-enter on the next pop. Oh, shoot. I just bought instead of, jeez, I hate when I do that. Bro, I've been doing that a lot lately. Buying when I meant to sell. That would have been a good entry too. Dang it. I like that candle.
Me too.
So I got another entry at 144 and 149. See if it gets there. Yeah, weird thing, Ian. I historically haven't done that much, but the last couple months I've done it a few times where I meant to sell and I click buy.
We're about to tank here. Yep, we're already below VWAP. Touch it and go.
Kind of hoping it pops one more time because I'm not even in it anymore. I hit buy instead of sell at 144, and I want to be in it if it tanks.
Fuck it, get in it right now.
144.
144.
Yeah, that's where my entry is. Dang, Fig. Looking like it wants to break over that level. Don't do this to me,
Oh my
Fig.
God, it did. I'm down 1,200 on it.
Don't do it to me, Fig.
MWYN.
MWYN got, breaking new highs. Bless you.
Thank you. TNON is fading.
I got to keep an eye on Fig because I'm so heavy. I want to double screen this because I can't let this thing get bullish on me. So what will I pull up here? What other one am I in? Yeah. WYN. Go. Oh, but look at that. Fig might reject here. A decent failure. It fell right back under trend.
Yeah, I added.
Dang, but Fig is fighting though.
Those fucking large caps, bro.
Remy, not normally. I mean, I do with my wheel strategy and like selling call options, but not normally shorting now. But this is trading kind of more like a penny stock. I've seen this play out so many times. IPO catches steam. It'll run for a day, 2 days, 5 days, and then in a matter of like 1 day or 2 days, it gives it all back when the hype fades. I'm just hoping that since it's a Friday and it's kind of on trend right here, it might give back a lot of its gains today. So that's how I'm looking at it. Not normally, but I did like what I saw earlier. Now, not as much, but I'm still holding on to it. If it breaks like 142, I'll probably get out. Any confirmation that is getting bullish, basically. So by my definition, if it breaks above this, I'll consider it bullish.
Yeah, I really don't like the way the chart's looking.
The only thing I like is that it keeps wicking above it, but it can't close. So if it closes above it, it might be this candle. Ooh, yeah. But again, I'm not getting out until it breaks 142. Some people get out as soon as it breaks trend with moves like this, but I just want to see it break a new high. I like confirmation. Stocks can trick you out pretty easy. Oh, I'm back. My 144 got filled and my 148 got filled on TNON, so I'm in it now. Nice. And WYN, I played it a few times at this point. Decent sized bid here, so I'm taking profit at 165. It might break through it, but I think this isn't a bad spot to take profit.
What are you talking about?
Fig. See, this is I'm feeling better, bro. Honestly, I'm actually feeling pretty good about it because it's showing. I'm not the only one with this trend line, obviously. It wicks above it, but it cannot close a 5-minute candle above trend. I don't know if you can see. Are you looking at my screen or are you just trading?
No, I was looking at my charts.
Yeah, so it's struggling to close above that level. So I still feel decent. Could I be wrong in this break 142? Absolutely. Should I have waited to enter probably around 140? Absolutely. But I'm still feeling pretty good about it.
It looks good.
Yeah, so I'm saying like these wicks up don't bother me too much. It's actually more confirmation that it's struggling to hold above that level. I know you know that. I'm just speaking to everyone.
No, yeah, you're good. You're good.
How I think through these. TNON again. Play. Yep. Remy sounds good. Thanks. Tristy Twist. What's your position? Oh, on Fig? Like my entry? I have a short position on Fig. Well, if you're wondering about my entry, it could be better. It's 137.89. and I'm in 200 shares. So almost a 30K position, which is kind of big for me, but it's a Friday, and I think there's a good chance Fig gives some of this back. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. PNON's breaking a new high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There it goes.
Oh, well, okay, I like that. I like that.
Clear rejection.
Yeah, Remy did IPO. That's why I'm playing it. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but certain IPOs, sometimes they'll run like this and trade like a small cap. And then they usually give all their gains back in like one day. It might not be today though, but again, it's just risk versus reward for me. I'm risking a couple dollars. Reward is potentially a $50 drop. So if I get this one right, I'll have a nice start of the month. And going back to what I was saying, this is outside of my normal parameters, but as long as, I allow myself to do that, as long as I have a place to get out at. Kathy Woods bought 69 million shares 5 hours ago on Fig. I think that's more bearish. Oh, that's crazy. That's good to know, Remy.
OPEN. Oh, holy shit.
Oh, and it's coming up to resistance level too. Sorry, I'll pull it up on the screen in just a second, guys. OPEN. I'm in at 210. Not the best entry, but
209.
feeling good about this one though. Clear level. If it breaks above 218, I'm just going to get out or start trimming down. Well, actually, I'll probably play it all the way to 225, honestly. So I don't like that. If Fig breaks right here, I'm gonna be sad. What is Fig? You said Kathy Woods bought it. Like, I don't know anything about this ticker. Oh, it's about to break 142. It broke 142. I'm out. Dang. That one hurt a little bit.
That's why you stay away from large caps.
It's not where my edge is.
Canal.
I'm still in it. I wanted to see that candle close above it, and it could not. It could not.
You're still in Fig?
Yeah, look, it rejected. Oh, now it's bouncing back though. Yeah, I just want to see the 5-minute candle close. the way this price action's been, it's been making moves up, but it hasn't been closing. So I'm gonna just make it. I mean, if it gets like to 143, 144, I'm gonna have to get out because it's gonna start hurting too bad. But I'm gonna play it a little bit longer. But I got my cover order ready. Man, open. I thought it would drop a little quicker than it is. Your broker won't let you short FIG. In general, Twisty or FIG? Yeah. Go to TradeZero, bro. Got a link with all kind of incentives. I love TradeZero. Shouldn't say I love TradeZero because I like to be honest with y'all. Is it perfect? No, but it's by far the best short selling broker that I've used. So let me put it that way. FIG is back in the 139s now, so that's breathe a little bit again. I should have added at 142, but I still don't like the price action. If I was smart, I'd probably trim down right here. I trimmed down a little bit. I'm only in 150 shares now, so I took 25% of my position off at 140.01. Kind of wish I would have never entered FIG because I would have a nice day so far. Yeah, I'm actually a little surprised with open how it's after that parabolic move, it's kind of holding its gains.
Yeah, I'm gonna open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's being a fucking thorn in my side right now.
Yeah, TradeZero is in Canada. They have international, Canada, and United States. Voted best short selling broker 5 years in a row. So I like them. And they have cheap locates. I know 2 or 3 people that trade other brokers, and I've compared my locate prices to theirs, and TradeZero's is usually lower. Not every time, but majority of the time. And when you trade as much as me, locate fees are important. So especially when you have off months, you're red and you have fees, those months hurt. So Saber, you're not supposed to pay commission if you have over 200 shares, I thought. Go click on my partner link. I feel like you wrong. If TradeZero/partner. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, look, Saber, unless you play in Tiny, you shouldn't have, look, commission free on limit orders over 100 shares. So you should be paying commission. I don't know if you can see this, but zoom in a little bit. Or at least with my link, commission free on limit orders over 100. So as long as you trade over 100 shares, you shouldn't pay any commission. Yeah, but fill has to be in the ask. So it's a limit order. That's how I trade. So that works for me. Got it. Because when I enter my positions, it's usually on the ask because it usually runs up to my position. But again, that's how I trade. So because of this, my hotkey is set on ask when I start. Got it. Well, when I enter a position, I'm usually trying to get in quick and just get a feel anyway, especially on the pops. I'm not trying to get in at the bid. My link says 100, Remy. But regardless, I like TradeZero. I do, like I said, I have an affiliate link. I do get small incentive. It doesn't come out of your pocket. It comes out of TradeZero's pocket, but I like it. I've tried a few. Big, let's go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Trimmed a little bit more at 139. So now I'm only at 100 shares. So if it goes against me now, it's not going to hurt as bad. But this will probably be when it tanks. Oh, it's dropping. Now I'm in the money with big. That's crazy. I was scared there for a second. Looks like opens, bottom's about to fall out. What you thinking, Steven? Yeah, not in Canada, Nick, but I've traded both of them because I use interactive brokers for my wheel strategy, like when I sell covered calls. And I do not like it for shorting, but I do like it for options. I like TradeZero way better. And the reason why I keep saying TradeZero, the broker was literally designed for short sellers. Interactive Brokers was not designed for short sellers. You can use it for short selling, no doubt, but like TradeZero was literally, they market themselves as a short selling broker. So they just kind of cater to us, if that makes sense. But like I said, Nick, I haven't used it in Canada, but I can't imagine it's that much different. Yeah, IBKR app is pretty rough, Saber. But since I'm doing the wheel strategy, it's not something I'm actively trading. You know what I mean? I look at it like a couple times a week. But yeah, TradeZero is way better for shorting. Yeah, same issues, Ian. And then when I can short, the price is way more expensive than TradeZero. But like I was saying, I got a link in my description. At least just look into it, watch some videos. I need to make a TradeZero video at some point. But again, is it perfect? No, but have fun trying to find a perfect broker. It does all the things I need. Nice, Saber. Yeah. That's kind of how I use interactive brokers too for other things.
What? I love you.
I'm out of open, by the way. I got out at I can't remember. I think right under. Let me look. I'll tell you. 198. So I got out at 198. So if it pops again, I might play it again. Originally wanted to hold this one. I thought it might drop more, but it held its gains for a decent amount. Fig, let's go, Fig.
You got kids, Chester?
No.
I didn't think so. Don't do it, bro.
Why do you? Yeah, I run dispensaries. I have real estate portfolio. I trade. I don't have time for kids, bro.
I respect it. I don't have time for kids either. Somehow I have 4.
Bro, you figured it out. See, I admire people like you. I wouldn't be as good of a trader if I had kids, I don't think. Because my wife, I don't talk about my wife much, but she is a busy woman herself. So she's a physician. She's a doctor at our local hospital. So we just don't have the schedule for kids right now. Maybe one day. And she works night shift too. So
Yeah.
and I know when you have kids, you figure it out, but I'm not ready to figure it out.
Yeah, it was it's not that bad, but
No,
it's not bad.
no.
It's not bad at all. It's just
it's another responsibility. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, I gotta I'm responsible for making sure this little human stays alive. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that scares me.
And I have
so
4
much.
of them that I have to make sure stays alive. And my daughter is nonverbal autistic, so.
Bro, you're a champ, bro. I bet you're a good dad, though.
I would say I'm better than my father, and that's what I always wanted to be, was better than my father. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I'm human. So take that as you will. I'm not out here like neglecting them or anything. They have everything they want. I don't beat them or whatever, but sometimes I have a bad day. Sometimes they have a bad day, whatever. We're all human. So.
Yeah. No, I get it, bro. I totally get it. But yeah, I just don't know if I'm mature enough. And my wife doesn't really want them right now. I don't really want them. We're just trying to build our.
You guys are trying to build your life.
Yeah. But we are getting to that age where we need to decide if we want to do it soon. But right now, I am good. We have 1 child, and my wife would love to have a second, but things are just so hectic right now. Bro, life is hectic right now. And I love taking on more than I should. So I'm not buying any more real estate for a minute, though. Got 4 properties, and they're all short term that I'm trying to launch. And I've invested over 6.
Oh my God, Fig, bro.
Invested over 6 figures in every single one of them, in like renovations, pools, amenities, and crap. So capital intensive for sure. Yeah, Fig's tanking. I'm still riding it out.
Yeah, I finally got back in it.
Good. Fig, you're up 1,200. Let's go, Saber.
That's what's up, Saber.
But yeah, I need to have a good trading month. I spent too much on real estate. I need some more cash.
Saber, do you trade full time, or is this a part-time thing for now?
Saber still has a job, right? Saber?
Does he?
I try to remember these details about everyone when they share it. So I think it was one of the live streams you weren't on, but I think he said that he still has a job that he's holding on to.
No, just up at 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. Saber is funny, bro.
But wait, so you don't have a job, Saber? Or you're saying you just trade 4 a.m. to 10?
I'm a surgeon at a local hospital.
Let's go.
That's why he's so intensive on the fundamentals, is because he's got a doctor's mindset.
That's cool, bro.
That's what's up, bro. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I would keep that if I was you. My wife makes pretty well being a doctor, so I imagine a surgeon doesn't do too bad.
What department?
The saver, my wife.
No, Saber. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool to know too. What's your what,
She's just a hospitalist.
like a
So
practitioner?
she's the one you see when you go to the hospital after the ER, after you go to the ER.
Oh, like post surgery department. Yeah, I know, but like, what kind of surgery? Like, are you a brain surgeon? Are you a heart surgeon? Are you like what kind of surgery? Gotcha.
You better not be.
Neuroscience. Hella cool. Brain. Awesome. Love it, dude. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I can imagine that you make pretty good money in being a brain surgeon. 1,300 on Fig right now. Spinal cord and brain. Absolutely. I am up 1,300 on Fig right now.
You are.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
And low back pain. Heck yeah, dude. Tenon is like playing with my emotions right now.
Oh, I'm not even in it anymore. What's happening? Oh, I took profit a little earlier.
Okay.
I didn't set up any re-entries on it. I don't know why. Let's see. TNON. Oh, I know why. Because I didn't really care for the price action. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
it's not looking too great right now.
I'll get it pulled up. I haven't been really looking at. I've been kind of hogging the screen with Fig.
Fig is looking great right now.
I want to see this thing tank.
I'm kind of young, 38, so I'm trying to save some money for the future. Smart move, brother. And especially once you get older, if you've already built the skill set of learning how to trade, then you can have your money make you money, you know? So smart move, brother. Can't believe Fig tanked like that.
Honestly, me neither. I was hoping it would, but after it broke 142, so I didn't. I was wanting to see it close a 5-minute candle close above it, but deep down, I thought it was going to keep going. Getting a little bounce here on Fig though. I think this one's not going to fade cleanly. If, like Remy said, we're getting reports that Kathy Wood bought insane amount of it or whatever. And not saying that Kathy Woods should make your decisions on if you enter a short or not, but that means that it's getting a little bit of attention. But Kathy Woods also likes to buy the top, so historically she has been known to do stuff like that. But
I might stay a little bit after open, but I'm probably not going to stay on too long. I'm going to go hang out and I'm going to check in with the rest of the littles and then probably take a nap. Got a few things I got to do today, but I'm exhausted, so I want to get like an hour nap in before I go run my errands.
Do your thing, bro. I'm always just happy you can hop on. I know everyone else is too, so.
Yeah, my bad about this morning, bro. I felt terrible. I was like, oh my God. My wife was like, aren't you supposed to be up right now? And I was like, mother effer, dude. She's like, what? I was like, I was supposed to be on an hour ago. She's like, oh no. But no, well, it's more of a personal thing for me. I'm like,
totally.
You invite me on here and I'm late. It's like, God, this guy.
Well, I don't want it to feel like a job for you. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to hop on when you can, bro. So I appreciate you feeling that way, but like, I'm just happy you hopping on, bro. If you can hop on for an hour, 30 minutes the whole time, I'm happy. TNON is finally dropping.
Did it drop?
Oh, it's tanking.
Oh, I got out.
Dang. Well, I shouldn't say it's tanking, but it's at $1.32 now. Does this ever get more comfortable, Scottie Pippen? I'm just starting out and usually too scared to jump into position because I don't know what I'm looking at. Does it ever not feel like gambling? It doesn't feel like gambling right now. I'm making informed decisions, bro. Like, yeah, no. I just think you need to do a little more, and not to be so blunt, but that's just the kind of person I am. If it feels like gambling to you, then you keep learning, and then it'll feel more like strategy. LOBO.
Yeah, Scotty, the thing is you need to get some more experience under your belt before you give me just a second, fellas.
You're good. Yeah, Scotty, if it feels that way, just keep learning, bro. It'll feel, and again, it is a probability game we're playing, but it doesn't really feel like gambling. Like, I try to make informed decisions. Can things go against me? Yeah, but there's usually a reason, and I can validate why it went against me. Like, even my biggest loss of July, I should have lost that money because I broke all my rules. It was a low float. It was higher than the price I like to play. You know what I mean? So if it still feels like gambling, just keep learning, bro. Nothing is certain with trading, but I don't really like the term gambling. It doesn't really feel like gambling to me. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Alexandru. Because when I first got into trading, I totally get it, Scotty. Like, it did feel like I was kind of gambling and stuff, but
sorry about that. My 6-year-old is like he was like ready to throw the remote at the TV. All right. What was I saying?
I'm banking on Lobo. I don't know why I didn't pull it up over here, guys.
I'm on it too. I'm in it too. I got in it right before I stepped away.
I didn't enter very heavy on it, though. I should have entered a little heavier.
I entered 10K shares. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah. Does this ever get more comfortable? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Scotty, yeah, dude, honestly, it's going to get more comfortable as you're going to have to. The thing is I don't know how small your account is, but the best thing you can do is start with really, really small size, like 1 to 10 shares, and just get comfortable with the idea of trading and get comfortable with the executions, get comfortable with the strategy, whatever your approach is to the market, and then slowly over time start to add more shares. Once you gain some confidence in your system, once you get what they call skin in the game, once you have screen time, once you have studies and you've been on enough live streams and you've watched enough videos and you've seen enough chart price action on the charts, then you start slowly and adding shares. Not a lot, 10 shares, 50 shares, 100 shares, depending on the price of the stock, and you'll start to get more and more comfortable. It'll be like riding a bike, and so it's not going to happen overnight. But you need to get comfortable with the idea of like, of just being out on the screen and executing trades and watching price go up and down and seeing what you're looking for, things like that. Give it time, you'll be just fine, brother.
And you learn a lot, and that's the whole reason why I do these live streams. It's believe me, yeah, maybe my YouTube channel is slowly growing and things like that, but I'm doing this not for me. I'm doing this so y'all can learn and see how we think through this process. Because even like that one, like Chinese stock that was like, hey, be careful entering, at 30%, it's China, low float, they can go crazy. Then, then it does it. So the more you're in it, the more you start recognizing patterns. You start recognizing what could and could not happen. So to Stephen's point, just slow and steady, just grow, until you're comfortable. Because even when you're sizing, that's why I kind of stay in my certain size, because that's where I'm comfortable, So before you grow, continue to level up, add more shares, just make sure you're comfortable where you're at. And if it still feels like gambling, just pace yourself.
Yeah, it's all about pacing. And everybody's different. Everybody's journey is different. It's not linear. It's always different. I have a ton of capital. I'm just terrified of losing it because I hardly trade it at all. Okay, so here's what you do. You take
No financial advice. Just say that first.
yeah. No financial advice, but this is what I would do
There we
because
go.
because this is how I started. Take $3,000, no leverage, none of that. Put it into if you want to be a short seller, use Justin's affiliate link for TradeZero. Get an alert system and a scanner like Trade Ideas. Justin has a link in the description. Great. Trade Ideas is one of the best, if not the best. Put $3,000 in a small account and just trade super small. Don't even bother with the other money that you have. Start really small. Start 1, 5, 10, 50 shares a trade. The locates are going to be small. You're not going to have to worry about paying on. You're still going to have to worry about commissions. So maybe on the smaller price stocks, you play 200 shares, whatever, so you don't have to pay commissions. Start small and just get comfortable with the idea of trading itself. Not everybody learns how to ride a bike in one day. You know what I'm saying? This is all about longevity, bro. So if I'm giving any advice, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you how I would do it if I was in your situation, because I was in your situation. Take $3,000, put it into an account, and trade really, really small and just figure out what you want to do, what kind of approach you want to have to the market, what market you want to trade in, figure out all that stuff, and then go from there.
And we like to, obviously I'm trying to build a short selling community here, but if you have a ton of capital, don't use all that capital for short selling. Like, bro, there's more stable strategies out there. You're not going to get the returns as you get from short selling, but if you have a ton of capital, don't use it all for short sell. I don't know what a ton means. You know what I mean? That's and you don't have to elaborate. I'm not asking you to, but that's just if you have, let's just say $1 million, like I wouldn't, I wouldn't put it all in short selling. Like, find some more stable, like whether it's selling call options, will strategy, or just buying and holding, similar to covered calls, where you can make a little bit of passive income on top of it. But I would devote a little bit of capital to short selling if you're interested, because you can get some insane gains. I was flexing to Steven the other day about how my TradeZero shows I've had a 2,000% return since June of last year. Pretty proud of that. So you can get some crazy, and no telling what Steven's is, probably higher than that. So the point is, you can get
my percentage.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to disclose. It's insane. I'm not even going to put that out there.
But the point is that you can get some crazy gains with short selling. But if you have a ton of capital, depending on what kind of returns you're looking at, I just want to don't throw it all into short selling. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And also too, Scotty, I don't know how you said you're new to this. You're like, I'm just starting out. So I can imagine that you're like within the first 3 to 6 months, give or take, probably 2 to 6 months, somewhere around there. But you got to remember too, like watching the live streams and stuff. Like, I love that you're asking, like, does this ever get more comfortable? I know how you feel, because when I first started trading, I was just going in blind, buying stuff, selling stuff. I had no idea what I was doing. Me and my wife were just talking about this the other day. When I first started trading, I would buy a course, or I would watch videos, and I would think I had it all figured out. And the minute I would buy, the market would tank. The minute I would try to sell, the market would fly. So I've never shorted before. I'd like to learn. That's why I'm here. That's good. Shorting is a really good strategy to have, but it is not for the faint of heart. And it is also for, I would say, people who have a little bit of more experience than just being brand new, just because the risk is so dynamic. And the thing about shorting is 2 to 3 days, man. Oh, wow. So like new.
Oh, you need to join the Discord or the circle group, bro. Because Yeah,
I
start from
think he
A.
said he signed up to the other day. So
Oh, good. Yeah.
so also too, Scotty, is the thing is I'm really glad that you're going to be in the Discord. It's me and Justin have some things in the works that are going to help for new traders, things like that. Justin has a lot more experience in other markets than I do, but as far as approaches to small cap markets, things like that, we're going to have all of that there. We're going to have the material, we'll have the videos, we'll have the live streams. We're going to have a whole bunch there for people that are learning. Another thing is you got to give it time. Like, oh, Alexandra just said that. Give it time, bro. Give it time. It's overwhelming pressure to make money right now. Well, so here's what I'm going to tell you. If you are looking to make trading your source of income, do not try to do that right now. Because you will be so pressed about making the money in order to sustain your lifestyle that you will actually do the opposite. You're going to lose the money. And I'm not saying that to be like get down on you or anything, but when people try to make trading the priority without having something to fall back on, their emotions get skewed, and it's just not a good thing, right? Me and Justin both have full-time jobs, and we have 10 years of experience between the two of us. So just go slow, man. Like I said, just go slow. The circle's closed, but get on Justin's YouTube, watch those videos. He has a lot of good stuff. You know, you're in for a little bit of a ride, man. I'd say at least. I mean, you have us, so it'll kickstart it'll shorten your journey, but I'd say at least a year. And I don't know. I mean, you could be a micro expert learner or something like that, and you could end up learning this in 6 months and smoke me and Justin out of the water in a year. But
Yeah, and then when it clicks too. But that's again why we created. This is why we do what we do. This is why we created the Discord group. Is because I lost 50K before I was ever profitable. So I'm trying to prevent that from everyone else. And I didn't come from a silver spoon. A lot of y'all know my story. I didn't have a job. Like I had a brain injury, didn't work for over a year. Long story, and so I had to borrow money. And I lost the borrowed money. You know what I mean? So I was in a bind. And then it finally clicked when I started short selling. So long story short, me and Steven's goals is to like skip past all that for y'all. You know what I mean? Like there's still going to be people that join our Discord and circle group and they will fail. It's statistics. A lot of people don't succeed in trading, but short selling, there is an edge. And if you learn about the market, find your edge, you can make some serious capital, but it's not without risk though. So yeah, I still keep my job. I lead retail operations for a cannabis company, and so I lead a bunch of dispensaries. I work remote, so it works with my schedule. But even me and Steven still have a job, and Steven, if you don't mind me putting it out there, Steven, like he's having 6-figure months and stuff, and he still has a job. So it's good to have a backup. But yeah, you can make some serious capital once you learn what you're doing.
Yeah, it's and to bounce off what he said, it's once it clicks, right? It clicks, and once you learn the skill set, you'll never forget how to do this. But Scotty, you need to. That's why I said not financial advice, but what I would do if I was you is I'd put a small amount in an account, and I would trade with like 1, 10, 50, 100, 200 size, depending on the stock, and just see what happens. Play around with some stuff. See what works. See what doesn't. You're not going to lose so much. You'll get the hang of it sooner than later, and you're not going to. You seem like a pretty intelligent guy. You're not going to put yourself in a position where you lose the whole account in one trade or 2 trades or 3 trades. So just play around with it, man. Play around with it. The only way to get comfortable and the only way to get rid of that feeling of uneasiness when it comes to putting on real trades is you got to do it. The only way through it is the only way to it is through it. You know what I mean? So just start small and it's a grind, and it's slow and steady. This isn't gonna happen overnight, bro. But it once you get over that hump, it's gonna be a really good feeling. And I hope you get in the Discord, and we can help you through that journey, man.
So the market's about to open in 1 minute, or now it's opening now. Just so y'all know, they revised May and June numbers. 144K jobs were reported in June, 147K. They revised it down to 19K and 14K. How's the market responding right now? That is not good. But the market, oh yeah, we seeing a nice little red candle today. It's opening way lower. Ooh, that's some rough data. But anyways, enough about macros. Sorry for interrupting you there. Market's
You're
open.
good.
Market's open. Are you still in FIG, bro? It's been tanking.
No,
Oh, you're not? You took your profit?
I was negative, so I got out. It went too far away from me. I got out.
Dang.
Oh man.
I got out at 132. I'm gonna well, no, I think 132.80 or something, and I'm gonna see if it pops again, and I might re-enter. Lobo's catching steam. Anything else moving? Lobo's taking off now. They probably hauled it up no, it's still moving. So
Oh shit.
that's me right now. Exactly. My heart started pounding at the idea of entering a trade. Generic, it takes time and a lot of pain. Just embrace and keep grinding. Alexandria, I used to play live poker. Jesus, is that you? I haven't seen you on the comment from you on YouTube in a while. Yep. I'm on the wait list, so I'll be there. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, market gap down, rightfully so. That's
Fig just God, this fucking ticker, dude.
yeah, I'm gonna enter it if it gets back up to well, is that VWAP? This might not be a bad entry, and it clearly wicked above it. What do I do here? I like where I'm sitting on the day. You know what? I'm gonna be oh man, I want to enter this thing so bad. I'm glad I got out when I did. But this is probably not a bad entry.
I can't with this thing, dude.
Yeah, it's got your number, bro.
Bro. I'm over it.
I'm in it.
I'm not. I just lost 5K on this thing.
I'm about to lose. If it breaks above 143, I probably will get out. Yeah, Lobo's going ham, Saber.
Yeah. Oh my god. I literally lost fucking 10K in the last fucking 10 minutes.
Oh, on Fig?
On Fig and Lobo.
I got a 141.89 entry on Fig, so I'm just going to ride it out, just see what happens the rest of the day. If it breaks over 143, I'm just going to stop out, but hoping that this means that it's going to just fade most of the day, so we'll see.
142.30.
Is that your entry?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm only entered 100 shares. I'm already up $600 on it. Oh, let's go. Now I covered 134.50. So again, Scotty, kind of going back to what you were saying, bro, like about you get more comfortable. Like again, after you see, oh, now it's breaking even. If it breaks a new low here, I might add.
It just broke.
Let's go. I'm gonna wait. Y'all know me. I like to see it pop after it does this move. So if it gets back up with just a little bit, I might add. We might not do it though.
It's not. It's gonna tank.
There we go. Okay, now I'm back in it. I just had it at 131.50.
I'm up 4,400 on stake right now. Got my get back.
Added 50 more shares at 132.89. So let's see. Now I'm back in 100 shares.
TNON.
If this one goes against me, I know this is weird that we're playing this size stock, but if it's a good opportunity, it's hard for me and Steven to turn it down. And I'm not trying to play these plays that are breaking new highs. Oh, TNON is at the 200, the daily 200, I believe, though. Is that the line I marked?
TNON.
So I will play it here. Y'all know I like me some 200 dailies. Or what was that level I marked? Let me get out of this screen. Yeah, I'm all messed up right now. So what was this previous level I marked? TNON. Oh yeah, it was a 200. Boom, back under it. Let's go. Now it's back above it. This one's going to be interesting. If it breaks a new high, I'm getting out though, because I'm having a good day and I don't want one ticker going against me to ruin that. Is FIG still going down?
I have no idea. I've been looking at TNON. Yep, FIG's still going down.
Good. So my entry is 180. I'm in only 2,000 shares on it, but I think there's a good chance we reject here. Okay, so I got out of 1,000 shares at 163. So I'm going to set a stop 185, and because I got room to play, and I will be stepping away. I'm just going to let it fade all day. It's a Friday. There's a good chance this thing just disappears by the end of the day. But if it doesn't and it breaks a new high, I'll just stop out. So probably about to wrap up, guys. I haven't been really looking at the comments, so let's see. Market gap down. Which one, guys? Let FIG ride. Trust me. TNON. Let it ride to 3. Let it ride to 3. So I again got me a stop loss right here. Just gonna see if it fades. Could be wrong.
See you later, Justin.
All right, see y'all. And thank y'all for hopping on, Steven. Thank you for
Always a
hopping
pleasure.
on. Yeah,
Yes,
for
sir.
sure. Like and subscribe if you're not. Appreciate y'all and see y'all next week.
Justin, what was the data you were mentioning?
Oh crap! I'll share it real quick, and then I'll bounce. Let me get it pulled up.
Dude, Fig is just getting annihilated right now.
I'm not even looking at it. Just hoping it. Oh my gosh, that's what we. Hey, that's what we called though. Like I mean, again, this is what being in the market, like recognizing a move like this. This is good stuff, guys. Like this is good stuff. I'm not in as heavy as I wish I was, but nice move for sure. But anyways, the data I was going to share, Brandon, let me pull it up real quick and then I'll get off. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm about to put, talking about going private, I'm about to put all my, about to put myself on blast here, but let's see. I just wanted to share, y'all know I like to share research with y'all because y'all trade similar to how I do, but I thought this was super interesting. Okay, let's go to filters. So this is TradeZella. And let's go to day of week. Let's go to Friday. Let's go to entry time. Just building it live. All my data out there for y'all to. This buddy that said I want to go private, and I'm just
giving the game up.
Yeah. And so you see the parameters I'm entering. So Friday after 12 o'clock, basically right before market closes. And then the other filter I wanted to add was, and you'll see what I'm doing here in a second. Not month, but June, July. Because I talk about how the market has changed some.
Yeah.
So this is just over the last 3 months on Fridays after, well, let me pull this back down. I don't think I wanted May. This is just the last 2 months. Okay. I still feel like I'm doing something wrong. This isn't the data I saw last night. I'm on the spot now. 1 to 359. Why does this look different? Friday, June, July. I don't know. It looks a little different from the data I looked at last night, but the point is Fridays. Okay. Fridays after 12 to 3:59. Lately, I've been adding more entries in that time frame, and it's been money. Look, profit factor 4.39. I wanted to share the calendar, though. The reason why I'm doing this is because y'all hear me talk about things fading on Fridays. I just wanted to show y'all, like, this is some proof right here. So today, after 12 o'clock, I will be looking to enter more positions after 12 o'clock. And here is why, because kind of just proof of what I was talking about. This data still doesn't align with what I was looking at. But see, if you look at 12 o'clock, look at the data, just green, 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 green. And then if you pull up the actual dashboard, you'll see for the month. So for example, July, I've only made a few trades after 12 o'clock. But if you look at June, 2.6, 1.5, 796, 4.58, just all money. And these numbers aren't really that impressive, but the win rate is just like through the roof. So the whole point of this is you'll see me come to the market again after 12 o'clock today. And anything that's been running, okay, if you're seeing any signs of weakness, again, not financial advice, but the way I will be looking at it is if I see any signs of weakness, I'm entering positions because there's a good chance that it is going to just slowly fade away because people don't like holding over the weekend, these positions. So I just wanted to go over that with y'all. So again, I can't give financial advice, but lately it's been money if you enter positions around 12 to 4 p.m. on Monday, because they typically just fade away. So I'm gonna start paying a little bit more attention to this as I trade. And now I have like data to back it, because again, a profit level, like a profit factor of 4.39, that means for every dollar I lose, I make 4.39. Like that's off the charts. And I would love to say I always trade that way, but I like to be honest with y'all. And my normal profit factor is 1.29. That is almost a 4x increase. So again, I try to find holes in the market where there's a higher probability of making solid trades or beneficial. So I wanted to share that data. It kind of goes along with what I was saying, you know, about Fridays they fade. So this is my favorite day to trade, because you see moves like big, and then especially after 12 o'clock. So sorry for that rant, but I like sharing these details with y'all, so y'all can see what I'm talking about, that I'm not just BSing, but data backs it. So rant over.
See y'all later. Monday.
Oh, you still here? Oh, see
Yep.
you, bro. Take care.
Later.
And I'm probably about to sign off. But anyways, if I see any good alerts, if you're in the circle group, I'll send out any 12 o'clock, anything after 12 o'clock that's fading. And if you're wondering about that data that I just shared, that's TradeZella. Pretty cool software. But anyways, see y'all Monday. And if you're in the circle group, I'll post some alerts if I see anything else cool going on throughout the day. See y'all next time.